Welcome, everyone, to another Melee game stream, a very, very special Melee game stream. Hey, I'm Melee James. How's it frickin' going, everybody? I am so excited about this. I didn't even know about this until super recently. Oh man, we're gonna get into it real soon here. But first, before I forget, because I am gonna be immersed and absorbed in the world of the Black Lodge, let me talk about what's coming up this Friday. So I'm gonna be so into this game, I'm not gonna be thinking about anything else. This Friday, August 18th at 7 p.m. PST is the Rocket League community event that we're hosting. What does that mean? Well, what that means, let me make sure I'm not muted. I'm not muted. No one's screaming at me. No one's screaming at me. My hair is doing this weird puppy thing, though. I don't like it. This Friday, August 18th at 7 p.m. PST is the Rocket League community event. What does that mean? That means that you can play Rocket League with us. I've never frickin' played. Come kick my ass at Rocket League. How can you do that? Just download Rocket League on the console of your choosing. It is available everywhere and it is free. And then second of all, be in our Discord. How do you be in our Discord, you might ask? There's a link for you, Twitch. There's a link for you, Rumble. Rumble, you working today? There's a link for you, YouTube. And Kick, Graveyard Kick. There's a link for you. That's all you got to do. Download Rocket League on the console of your choosing and be in our Discord and hang out with us this Friday, August 18th at 7 p.m. PST. Okay. Now, here's what we're doing today. Can I actually find when I found out about this game's existence? I'm going to look on Twitter and go, what? Where I tweeted what? I know I tweeted what, but it was in all capitals. Come on now. La 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 la. There. August 9th. I learned about this game. Less than a week ago, I learned about this game, and we were playing it today. What are we playing, you might ask? We're playing the Twin Peaks Into the Night demo. This is a fan game handcrafted with love and care and affection and all that good stuff by these lovely people. I think it's like just two guys over at Blue Rose Team made this game. I am so excited. Twin Peaks, if I don't include animated shows, if I am only talking live action shows, Twin Peaks, I think, is my favorite television show of all time. And that is a tall order. There's a lot of good TV shows out there, but I think Twin Peaks is my favorite show of all time. It's done by arguably my favorite director of all time, David Lynch. And if you're not familiar with Twin Peaks or David Lynch's work, fucking talk to me and I will get you started on that wild magical journey. It is not for everyone, but boy howdy is it for me. Let me tell you what. Let's check in with chat before we jump into this. Kay says, I am excited for this one. We got Jonathan Davis saying howdy. Well, howdy to you, Jonathan. And Kay says, howdy back. Now I want to rewatch Twin Peaks. I'm down to rewatch it again and again and again and again and again. But during season 2, I have to be horribly drunk, but that's fine. Season 2 isn't all bad. There's some fun. There's still some fun. Okay, let's just skip over the scenes with, what's his name and his fake girlfriend. James. Oh, his name's James, isn't it? There's so many characters in Twin Peaks. Yeah, James Hurley. Skip over when James Hurley is dating Charlotte Flair. That goes nowhere. And then season 2 is fine. The ending of season 2 is fucking amazing. Jonathan Davis says, haven't seen it. I guess I have homework. Oh my god, and Paul hasn't seen it either. It is a very acquired taste. Have you guys seen anything by David Lynch? Have you guys seen any David Lynch movies? He has a very specific style. You either love him or hate him. He started the whole term Lynchian. Well, he didn't start it, but his movies are so strange and out there that it's not really horror, but it's kind of horror. It's not really romance, but it's kind of romance. It's whatever the fuck he wants, and he won't explain it to you because fuck you. So yeah, you guys definitely should try watching Twin Peaks. Watch episode 1. Watch this stream, actually, and if you don't like this, you won't like it. Name a few David Lynch movies. We got Eraserhead, which was his first movie. I'm only going to list his Lynchian films because he's also done non-Lynchian films like Dune. He did the original Dune. That's not Lynchian. Elephant Man is a little Lynchian, but not that much Lynchian. And then what was that lawnmower movie he did? That wasn't very Lynchian. But we got Eraserhead. We got Blue Velvet. We got Wild at Heart. We got Lost Highway. We got Mulholland Drive. And we got... What's that one that's terrible? What's that one that's terrible? Oh my god. It's gonna bother me! David Lynch film camcorder. Inland Empire as well. Yeah, he did the OG Dune, but don't base Lynch on the OG Dune. He actually regretted doing that movie. He pretty much did it for the money and because he was a fucking starving college kid, and they're like, here, do this huge movie for us. It's gonna kill Star Wars. And he's like, okay, I have no idea what the fuck this is. And then he didn't get final cut on that movie, and that was the main thing he learned is always get final cut on a film. So his vision of what Dune wasn't actually what was intended for Dune. I think Dune's okay, though. OG Dune was weird as hell, says Paul. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. That was toned down to hell. That was not weird. Go watch Eraserhead. But yeah, the OG Dune's okay, but it wasn't his vision. And then what I love about him so much, I love so many things about him, but people are always like, why don't you do a director's cut? And he's like, no, you've seen the director's cut. The director's cut is what you see. That's what's in your minds. That's what's in the verse. There's never going to be another there's not going to be that. So he is very much, what he releases is what it is. He never explains his work. It's very strange and weird, and you're going to get a taste of that because what I've seen of this game, the little snippets I've seen, and I avoided a lot, is very much in his style. This is also a demo. I don't know how long this is going to be, but if it's super, super, super short, we're going to play something else. I have no clue, though. We're going to see how it goes. Here's another thing about the demo. I love Twin Peaks, obviously, but this is in the style of a PS1 horror game like Silent Hill, like Resident Evil. I suck at those games. I don't play those games usually. So chat, that's where you come in. I think I'm going to be mostly silent and soaking in all the atmosphere. But chat, I will be reading you. I will be pausing and talking to you. So feel free to help me with these mechanics that I fucking suck at. That's it. Kay says he did it all for the nookie. Is that what your takeaway was from what's the most he did it all for the nookie David Lynch film? Actually, Mulholland Drive is. She did it. I can't even talk. That would be a spoiler. But Mulholland Drive is the most he did it all for the nookie movie. Just saying that and thinking about what happens in that film. If I can recommend one David Lynch movie to you guys to start with, the easiest Lynchian film to watch is Blue Velvet. They're all good, except for I don't like Inland Empire. Inland Empire, you have to be like on so much acid. The easiest one to understand is Blue Velvet. A personal favorite of mine is Lost Highway. Mulholland Drive, I would say, is objectively his best. And Eraserhead, if you want to just go balls deep and get pure Lynch, that's the most like pure Lynch. Kay says, glad you showed me Wild at Heart. Probably my favorite Nick Cage film. True. What don't you love about Nick Cage acting like Elvis Presley in a weird modern-ish retelling of Romeo and Juliet? Kinda. It's fucking great. And Kay says, but Mulholland Drive is my favorite Lynch film. That's a good pick. Yeah, Jonathan and Paul, if you start watching David Lynch or Twin Peaks, I am very curious what your thoughts are. Let's fucking jump into this fucking demo here. I'm just so excited. Let's jump into it. I did a little bit of testing to make sure it works. I think it works. It's made to look like it's on the PS1, so if it looks like shit, that's probably intentional. Let's launch it. Let me know how audio is. Let me know how visuals are. You know, all that stuff. Our PS1 is haunted here. We're doing English. Even the sound effects sounded like that. This game contains disturbing images and explicit flashing lights, and we showed the red room right there. Oh my god. Blue Rose is so... Oh god, there's so much. This is a fan game based on the intellectual property of Twin Peaks and is not meant for sale in any way. We do not own the rights of the series or its soundtrack and disclaim any responsibility related to possible content demonetization, blah, blah, blah. This demo we're about to play is a work-in-progress version of the game, and everything you see is potentially subject to change. For any feedback, feel free to contact the development team. And remember, the owls are not what they seem.
Hey, what's up, Doc? It's Laura, in case you haven't guessed. It's Thursday the 23rd, and I'm so bored.
Oh, there it is. Wrapped in plastic.
Dead. Wrapped in plastic.
There's no spoilers. The show starts off with Laura Palmer. I should have explained what Twin Peaks is about, probably.
My daughter's dead.
You're kind of getting it. Oh god, I hope they don't spoil the twist in this opening. Maybe shield your eyes, chat. I hope they don't spoil the twist. Beautiful, what was her name? Oh my god, Julie Andrews, I believe. No, not Julie Andrews. Julie... Twin Peaks. Julie Cruz. Julie Cruz doing the singing here, who passed away, I believe, last year. The voice of the music of the first seasons of Twin Peaks. Oh shit, it's an owl. Oh my god. So, there she is. There's Julie. Yeah, so they did a warning. They said, hey guys, we made this game, it's free, and we want people to stream it. But they warned that, like, they're like, hey, you're probably gonna get strikes possibly for this, or content or whatever. And it's like, I don't know. Let's see what happens. It's very much like they went all in on the show, so what are you gonna do?
Twin Peaks is different. Long way from the world.
This is a beautiful opening that they put together.
There's a sort of evil out there. Something very, very strange in these old woods. Call it what you want. A darkness, a presence. It takes many forms, but it's been out there for as long as anyone can remember.
This is selling and explaining the show better than I could anyway. This is amazing. So pretty much Twin Peaks is a show, it was started in the early 90s. Everything else around on TV at the time was like daytime soap and cheesy sitcoms and stuff like that. Twin Peaks was really the first dead fucking serious show. A lot of people credit it to Sopranos. Sopranos went next level for sure, but in the early 90s, Twin Peaks was considered like the first really serious show, but it was also very not serious, and you know what I mean if you're a David Lynch fan at all. It's what he wants it to be. It's Lynchian. It can be really beautifully dark and sad and beautiful and funny all at the same time. Man, I can't get over how amazing just this intro is great, and I know there is oh yeah, the fucking hand. Let's see here. There was no real spoilers, luckily, for the show, which was nice, because there's a huge twist that you have to watch the show and not know that twist. God, I love this.
Through the darkness of future past, the magician longs to see one chance hours between two worlds.
Fire, walk with me.
Fire,
Oh.
walk with me.
Wow, Bob, wow. Oh, the music. This is beautiful. Let me talk to chat. Hopefully it doesn't kill anything with a demo here, but oh my god, this is... If that was it, I would have been like, this is the best fucking game ever. If that was it, like, that was beautiful. That was a beautiful, beautiful homage to a beautiful show. Twin Peaks is about a very small town in the early 90s. Very, very... Oh, you're gonna give me a demo? Yeah, no, I don't want it. I don't want that. Let me go into, like, options so it doesn't do that. Twin Peaks is about a very small town in the early 90s, the time the show came out. Population of, I want to say, like 200, small rural town. Everybody knows everybody kind of town. You know your neighbor, you know everyone at the grocery store. And the beauty queen, Laura Palmer, this is before the credits even roll on the opening episode. The beauty queen of the town in high school, Laura Palmer, was murdered. And this is not something normal. This is a nice little happy town, a little kooky, but a nice little town. Murder doesn't happen here. So the most beautiful girl in the town is murdered, and nobody can understand it, and it affects the whole town in a way that is unimaginable. It affects everybody in the town differently. And Special Agent Dale Cooper from the FBI, because this is so odd, is tasked with going to the town and discovering the world of Twin Peaks, being a detective, and figuring out, ultimately, who killed Laura Palmer. That's the show. Best show of all time. And yes, don't look up spoilers if you haven't seen it. Don't look up who killed Laura Palmer, but the tagline and why this was so famous, this swept the world in the early 90s. Saturday Night Live was talking about it. Everyone was trying to figure out who killed Laura Palmer. And that's all I can say, because some of you people have never seen this show. So no spoilers in chat. It's a beautiful, beautiful show. Let's catch up with chat here. Jonathan Davis says, wasn't there a game based on Twin Peaks or inspired? Twin Peaks inspired so many movies and shows and games and things. Even Sopranos is partially inspired by Twin Peaks. If you remember the Tony Soprano scenes, like with his teeth falling out, like any dream sequences are very much inspired by Twin Peaks. Anything weird and strange is usually inspired by Twin Peaks. There's so many freaking games. I would probably say off the top of my head, Silent Hill 2 is probably inspired by Twin Peaks. What's that? There's another game. What's that other fucking video game that's literally Alan Wake is like a rip-off of Twin Peaks. It's a great game, Alan Wake, but it's a self-admitted rip-off of Twin Peaks. Sam Lake just loved Twin Peaks, and he pretty much made the video game equivalent. Deadly Premonition, that's what I was thinking of. Deadly Premonition is a straight rip-off of Twin Peaks. Harvester is a really rough rip-off of Twin Peaks. That's another Twin Peaks video game. So yeah, huge inspirational waves from this in all media, in all art forms, in music as well. It's freaking awesome. And yeah, Link's Awakening, which came out before Ocarina of Time, I believe, and before Majora's Mask. The lead designer on Link's Awakening credited Twin Peaks. He said, he went to Miyamoto, I believe, and he was like, I want to make a Zelda game based on this wacky show where this girl is murdered. And Miyamoto's like, what? And then he showed Miyamoto the show, and he was like, oh, okay. So there's a lot of Twin Peaks and Link's Awakening, which carries over in the rest of the series. So pretty much all of Zelda is inspired by Twin Peaks after Link's Awakening. Majora's Mask takes all the Twin Peaks shit to the next fucking level. Jonathan Davis says Deadly Premonition. That was it. Yep. Kay says most likely we'll see how the platforms react and go from there. We wanted to show off the game regardless. Yeah, so if we get fucked in the asshole by playing this demo, then I guess I'll have to play the full game on its own, but I hope not. Paul Doken says Alan Wake, I heard, was very Twin Peaks. Yeah, yeah. I'm catching up with chat later, but yeah, exactly. Kay says I've seen a lot of clips of the show up on YouTube, so might be okay, just no monetization or whatever on it or whatever. I don't want fucking money. I just want to play my fucking video game. I'm very inspired by Twin Peaks. The way I talk and yell is very Gordon Cole from the show, who is also David Lynch. Yeah, that intro was so fantastic. And yeah, I thought it was going to spoil. It actually didn't spoil anything, but it was beautiful, that intro. And yeah, they included the film as well. Kay says, I would even say Ocarina of Time has Twin Peaks in it. Yes, I read it. There's a whole article I read that's amazing, where it's pretty much like Link's Awakening was because of Twin Peaks, but like every Zelda since has been inspired by that, because Link's Awakening was Twin Peaks, and then Ocarina of Time was Link's Awakening, and then Majora's Mask, they turned it up even more. Twilight Princess, there's a lot of it. Just pretty much the way the townsfolk are in every Zelda game, and how they're all weird but kind of nice, and they all have weird names. That's all from this. Should we play this game? Okay, let's see. Monitor setting. For ideal images, adjust the monitor until the color band below. Give me the David Lynch setting. If David Lynch was directing this game, he'd be like, fuck it, I'm gonna tell you how to best fucking play this game, and you're gonna fucking like it. Whatever is the intended aspect ratio is how it's supposed to be. Fuck you. I don't need controller config. This resolution obviously looks like shit, but that's intentional. This was the default, was the classic filter, so I'm gonna leave it on. I want whatever they're intending. And, oh my god. I want to get his name right. That is correct. Also passed away last year. This opening theme song is done by the amazing Angelo Badalamenti, who makes the whole feel of Twin Peaks with his amazing music. And yeah, rest in peace him. Rest in peace Julie. Ah! Everyone I like is dying. Let's play this game. We got DJ Axis in the chat saying, yo, hey, yo, DJ, how's it going? Are you a Twin Peaks fan? If so, no spoilers. Paul isn't.
February 24th, 1989.
Neither is Jonathan.
This morning, in the town of Twin Peaks, Washington.
Oh, and of course, I am drinking.
A dead body was discovered down by the shore, wrapped in plastic.
Coffee black as midnight on a moonless night.
Covered in blood. Too many secrets left hidden under the skin. Drowned below, a fire burning the flesh in a whisper. This is a story of many, yet it begins with one. A young high school girl known to many in a small community. The one leading to the many is Laura Palmer. Laura is the one.
Oh! They're already going there.
Only a few could stand the sadness, pulling up their tears, holding not to be devoured by the flames. Fire. Touched by the devilish one, it has bared many names, though few could see through its eyes.
Bob?
A few miles from there, across the state line, emerges from the woods a second girl wandering down along the railroad tracks. Dazed, confused, torn by the scars and evil left on her face. Her name was Renette Pulaski, a desperate call that would echo throughout the darkness.
There it is. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be a population of 5,000.
Diane, 11:30 a.m., February 24th. Entering the town of Twin Peaks.
Amazing. This is amazing.
Never seen so many trees in my life.
Douglas Firs. This is incredible. This is, oh my god, this is so good. DJ says, I've never watched Twin Peaks. My dad was hooked on it, and when it was on TV, I was a bit too young to appreciate it. Man, it is like I said earlier, probably my favorite show of all time. This is mind-blowingly good. I apologize if this spoils the show at all for people. So far, it looks like it's literally season 1, episode 1, so I think we're okay. But there's been alluding to stuff all the way to season 3. By the way, if any of you guys are getting into Twin Peaks, you have to watch it very carefully. You watch season 1. You watch season 2. Then you watch the movie. That's a prequel. But even though it's a prequel, you have to watch it after season 2. And then you have to wait 25 years. And then you watch the deleted scenes from season 2. Or the deleted scenes from the movie that are canon. That only came out 25 years after the movie. And then you watch season 3, which came out 25 years later. So you have to real-time wait 25 years to finish this show. Season 1, season 2, movie. Wait 25 years. Movie deleted scenes, season 3. I'm not fucking lying. I'm not. That's the intended way. Kay says, such a great show. You should watch it if you get the chance. Paul says the music sounds very Zelda. Yeah, everything about this influenced all of Zelda. 100%. Kay says, I like this approach. Smart. Poor Coop over here has been driving. All he sees is fucking trees while I talk to chat. DJ says, I'll be sure to check it out. Yeah, I know how influential the show was. I mean, I love Alan Wake, and I watch playthroughs of Deadly Premonition. Exactly. DJ says, James, if I follow your intended way of watching Twin Peaks, I'll almost be 70 by the time I watch season 3. Well, that's how everyone else had to wait, because what happened was the show got canceled at the end of season 2. Then he made a movie, and then then season 3, literally real time. The movie literally, season 3 literally takes place 25 years later. And season 3 was filmed 25 years later, so everyone else had to wait that long. I'm sorry, DJ. I'm sorry. Kay says, I can't wait to nerd out with you about this stuff. I feel like these guys really understand the series. I know! This is like a mind-blowing. All right, let's stop. Let's help Coop get along with him talking about trees.
W.C. Fields would say, I'd rather be here than Philadelphia.
What are we going to talk about, the weather or the mileage? Let's talk about the weather.
54 degrees on a slightly overcast day. Weatherman said rain.
Maybe you should buy your shovel, Coop, to shovel yourself out of the shit.
You get paid that kind of money for being wrong 60% of the time. You'd be working.
I want to talk about lunch, but I don't want to skip the mileage. But I really want to talk about lunch.
Lunch was $6.31 at the Lamplighter Inn. That's on Highway 2 near Lewis Fork.
Kay says, maybe this is a time where we don't take James's advice. Oh, yeah. So, when I was showing Twin Peaks to Kay for the first time, when she finished the movie, she was like, are you fucking kidding me? And I'm like, don't worry, there's a season 3. And she was like, oh, thank God. And I'm like, you just have to wait 25 years. I think she waited a day? Maybe a day. But everyone else in the 90s had to wait 25 years. Pretend. Go to sleep at least. Dream about your life 25 years in the future. That's the best you can do.
That was tuna fish sandwich on whole wheat, slice of cherry pie, and a cup of coffee.
Damn fine cup of coffee.
Damn good food. Diane, if you ever get up this way, that cherry pie is worth a stop.
Talk about the mileage.
Mileage is 79,345. Gauge on reserve. Riding on fumes here. I got to tank up when I get into town. I'm going to tell you how much that is. Okay. Looks like I'll be meeting up with the Sheriff Harry S. Truman. Shouldn't be too hard to remember that. We'll be at the Calhoun Memorial Hospital. Guess we're gonna go up to intensive care and take a look at that girl that crawled down the railroad tracks off the mountain. When I finish here, I'll be checking into a motel. I'm sure the sheriff will be able to recommend a clean place, reasonably priced.
Reasonably priced.
That's what I need. Clean place, reasonably priced.
I'm in love with this.
Oh, Diane, I almost forgot. Got to find out what kind of trees these are. really fun.
They're Douglas firs. Oh my god. This is a free fan game. I think this is the best fan game I've ever experienced. They're doing this for nothing. Hail! They got the waterfall. Oh my god. Falling down. Yeah, the voices are that's definitely ripped straight from the show, Paul. DJ says, even though Laura Flynn Boyle, even though I never watched the show, that theme song is super nostalgic for me. Sherilyn, Finn, yeah, no, 100%. This is a show where you can never skip the intro. Never. James Marshall there. Oh, it just sets the mood for every episode perfectly. Jack Nance, my boy. Oh, God, I miss Jack Nance. Gene Mazzoni as the graphic designer and Lucas Guybert as the software engineer. I don't remember those in the original credits. Mark Frost and David Lynch, folks. God. It's so good. It's so good. DJ says, I remember hearing this like every night when my dad watched Twin Peaks in his room. Oh, man. Well, I'm happy I can bring you back. I mean, this is just lovely. Okay, that's our pause here. Pause. We got inventory. That's why I waited until nightfall, because this game is dark as fuck, and I'm sure the game will metaphorically get dark as fuck. Manual. The Bureau official manual. I come back to it from time to time. Oh, that's a... Okay, let's see. How big is this? Okay, it's not that big. We can look through it. Coop, make sure to read your FBI manual in Deutschland. I think it adds extra character. Okay. This is just warning me not to stream it. Hey, look, it's even got the PS1 little shit down there. Oh my god, this is incredible even from a PS1 fan perspective. PS1 was my childhood, one of my main childhood systems that era. I went like Super Nintendo, PS1 to Xbox. And so PS1, I was like, I think between the ages of like 6 to 8, I want to say. So I'm very nostalgic for the PS1. Should I read all of it like Gordon Cole? Or how grating is that? Jonathan Davis says, is this a one-for-one version of the TV show? It's pretty fucking close. That intro was literally just the intro, but I could choose which lines he said. But it was literally just the intro of the first episode. February 24th, 1989, Washington State. I won't do the Gordon Cole voice the whole time. In the town of Twin Peaks, Washington, the body of a young high school girl, Laura Palmer, is discovered down by the shore, wrapped in plastic. Meanwhile, across the state, a second girl, Ronette Pulaski, is found walking along the railroad tracks in a fugue state. Because Ronette was discovered across the state line, FBI Special Agent Dale Cooper is called to investigate. He will find himself at the heart of a mystery where nothing is as it seems. Getting into the game, EA Sports. Press start at the title. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. I don't need all that shit. Investigation. I need this shit because I suck at tank control games. You can interact with the characters using the action button. The more you interact, the more you will learn their secrets. You can use inventory items or any character to make them react. You can interact with many objects in the world. Is this more like a point and click? I'm fucking in. I was worried that it was going to be very survival horror, but if this is like a point and click adventure, let's go, baby. You can open the inventory and review all your items using the inventory, but it makes more sense as a point-and-click adventure, honestly. But there is parts where survival horror would come into play, like in the Black Lodge. Select option open. So yeah, it's a open action. Yeah. Select use or interact with the items around you. Yeah, it's got combine. It's like a little, it's like a Resident Evil kind of HUD, but like as a point and click. My God. I'm playing on controller because I figured tank controls and controller would be the best. We got quick turn, cancel run. Wonder what that controller is. It doesn't have a logo in the front. Anyone recognize that controller in the bottom right? I don't recognize it. I've never seen it. Inventory, validate, use. Okay. Characters. FBI Special Agent Dale Cooper is sent to Twin Peaks to investigate the murder of Laura Palmer. Cooper loves simple life pleasures, always in a good mood. He is a person whose company is always appreciated. 35 years old. And then we have Harry Truman is the sheriff of Twin Peaks. He assists Agent Dale Cooper on the investigation of Laura Palmer's murder. Loyal and courageous, Harry is someone you can count on. Yes. Then we got Laura Palmer herself, 17 years old. Laura Palmer was found. Laura Palmer was foundered. I think the man from another place got a hold of this document. Laura Palmer was foundered on the morning of February 24th, 1989. Laura was a popular teenager, loved by her family and friends, the homecoming queen of Twin Peaks, but she is also keeping a lot of secrets. I was going to make jokes, but I don't want to spoil anything. Ronette Pulaski is a young high school girl living in Twin Peaks. The day Laura was murdered, she was found wandering dazed in a fugue state along the railroad tracks. Oh, is that it? Is that all we have? Maybe this one area is the demo. We got a mini tape recorder. We got a weapon. Try not to use it. We got the badge. Oh my God, it has the Teresa Banks case. Holy shit, the attention to detail, man. Fire walk with me. Oh my good God. Classified case involving the murder of a 17-years-old girl, Wind River, on February 1988. Oh, Kay's talking to me. Let me catch up with chat here. Kay says they're trying to make a Silent Hill type game with this. No? Yeah, probably. DJ says this looks like it's going to play exactly like Deadly Premonition 2. That makes sense because Deadly Premonition is just straight ripped of Twin Peaks. Kay says that's the vibe I'm getting so far. We have a USB PS1 controller, by the way. I found it if you want it. That's okay. I'm going to have to like remap shit and all that. I appreciate it though. That's very kind, but I'm good. I got my Xbox controller. Close enough. It's fine. I like the way the nice big black Xbox controller feels in my hands, so this works perfectly. Laura's photo, a photo of Laura Palmer taken at her high school. This photo alone of Laura Palmer was so freaking famous and is still famous to this day. I want a shirt of it. I don't have a Twin Peaks shirt, but if I was to get a shirt, it would be probably just a photo of Laura Palmer's face. I saw like a girl like a year ago, and she was like a younger girl walking downtown with a Laura Palmer shirt, and she had no fucking idea what she was wearing. It just looked like trendy, I guess, and it was like, that's Laura Palmer. Yeah, we're good. What else we got? Oh fuck, I wanted to go back into inventory. You know how I play games by now. Terribly. I have to look at everything. Why do you want me to be the streamer again? Why is that? Doesn't make any sense. What is this, Pikmin? This is the same model, Panasonic RN105. How do I use it?
Diane.
Diane, I'm standing in front of Calhoun Memorial Hospital here in Twin Peaks. The air is so pure around here you wouldn't believe it. I suppose Sheriff Harry S. Truman must be waiting for me inside. I shouldn't keep him waiting too long. Can I just... Oh my God, I'm gonna have to fucking keep going in. I have nothing to record right now. Okay, good. Okay. My service badge. This summer, it'll be 12 years since I joined the Bureau. It reminds me of why I joined the Bureau. These are not all good memories. Teresa Banks case. 17-year-old girl. Her body was found in Wind River on February 14th, 1988. Wrapped in plastic. Yep. So as like a fan of the show, like I'm gonna be even more meticulous with everything I look at. So, fuck, I don't want to leave the menu. Don't worry, I'm almost done here. Never part from it. I knew the risks before joining the agency. That's a quote as well. That's so good. Smith & Wesson model 66. I made a few modifications. This is not a good idea. That's fair. Okay, we can play the game now. So that's that. Yeah, it's very tank controls. You can do a quick turn. That's going to be very useful in the Black Lodge. That's run. And that's use. Good. Oh my god, it's even got this. What's down here? There's a matchbox. Matchbox, do you take it? Yeah, I know where this belongs to. This is fucking amazing. Can contain up to 50 matches. There's only a few left. That's evidence! You keep that, Coop. Great hospital in a small town. Okay. It's amazing, like, how good this feels. Like, it's a free indie game. They're never gonna make a dime, but they, like, it feels like a proper PS1 tank control game. Should I go? Let's go check the trash. Twin Peaks Gazette. Twin Peaks is more than just a spot of pine trees. We all know the darkness of the woods surrounding the town. Today, they find another meeting. Early this morning, on February 24th, 1989, a dead body was found by Rocky Lakeshore by a man gone fishing. We all know that man. That is the lovely Jack Nance. Laura Palmer, a young 17-year-old girl, homecoming queen, and true symbol of youthful innocence, who many of us knew and loved, will now be forever missed. Today is a sad day here in Twin Peaks, and the entire town is mourning her loss. But the morning cold was hiding something else. Renette Pulaski, a classmate of Laura, was discovered across the state line in a fugue state, covered by bruises. She was immediately transferred to the Calhoun Memorial Hospital here in Twin Peaks. Sheriff Truman, in charge of the investigation, did not comment on the case. An official announcement is expected by the end of the day. Is there anything else in the trash? Okay. Yeah, so I love, like, point and clicks. And word of warning, when I play point and clicks, and this is very point and clicky so far. Log lady! I click on everything. And I try to do everything wrong first, and then I get confused by the time I try to do something right. Let's go talk to the log lady. She knows all. Watch where you step. The owls are watching today. I'm sorry, but I don't understand. My log saw something that night. Really? What did it see? Ask it. I thought so. This is so good. I can't get over it. Kay says, I'm interested to see if they inject their own theories into this. Like, how close will this be to our standing of it all? That's a good point. Yeah. I hope they... Like, the way to do this correctly is to still leave it up to your imagination, but we'll see. One day, my log will have something to say about this. Is she chewing gum? That's the important thing. I don't have any gum on me, or else I would offer it to her. Can I record something? I want to map this recorder. No. Okay. Okay, so that's all I can do here. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I want to live in Twin Peaks. That was kind of the inspiration for the show as well, is David Lynch went to a very Twin Peaks kind of town, and he fell in love with it. And that's kind of the inspiration. It's called Twin Peaks. The show is really about the town and the people in it, and this mystery, and the sadness and the beauty of the town. Man, smell those trees. Oh my god! Not from around here, are you? I just got into town. What are you waiting for here? What are you waiting for? Here outside? You can tell that they're French. You can tell that it's like ESL. What are you waiting for? Here outside? And plus, I am always terrible at reading things. So, waiting for someone. A friend. Shouldn't be too long now. Alright, I'll leave you to your business then. What's in that briefcase? He sells shoes. Oh, that's what I'm selling these days. It's my sample case. I'm calling it, he sells shoes. Shoes! Everybody needs shoes. I'm gonna watch Twin Peaks again. I am loving this. I'm loving this. Oh my god. Excuse me, but how did you lose your arm? What's this all about? I'm just a shoe salesman. Sorry, I was just being curious. Car accident. I was on the road from Memphis to someplace, selling pharmaceuticals. You were on the road to another place? And you lost your arm? Kay knows what I'm referencing. Everyone else is like, what the fuck are you on about, you fucking lunatic? Pretty good job. I don't think we introduced ourselves. Philip Gerard, sorry, it's Philip Gerard. Special Agent Dale Cooper. FBI here? Recent events, can't tell much. I got to go now. Nice talking to you, Mr. Gerard. I'd better get going. Okay, that's it. Let's enter the hospital. What do we got? Oh my god, I gotta inspect everything. That's gonna be like the developer visiting Twin Peaks in real life. Come observe the local wildlife of the Ghostwood Forest. Oh my god. If only you like birds, you don't want to miss it. I don't like birds. Oh my god. Nothing to record. Okay. This is nice so far. Are those blue roses? Oh, fuck. There's nothing like the good old rustic charm of a small potted plant. Those look like blue roses. Is this Harry? Okay, before I talk to Harry... Calendrier, 1989? Missing dog, Cinnamon. Last seen around the old sawmill. More missing posters. Rachel Ambers, 19 years old. Call Sheriff's Department with any information. We need to save Cinnamon! Oh my god. Let's get some coffee.
Damn good coffee.
Yes! I will drink to that. Oh, the coffee is a save. That's cute. I may be able to save my progression here in a future release. That makes sense. That's so nice. That's so nice. Alright, let's go check the vending machine. I'm not hungry for now. That's a lie! If there's donuts in there, you were definitely hungry. Oh... my little girl, God, my baby. Oh, my baby Laura, my God, I can't believe it. Sir, would you excuse me? He's not listening. I need something to get his attention. Mr. Palmer, let's see. Excuse me, sir. Special Agent Dale Cooper, FBI. FBI, are you here to help my little girl? Are you Mr. Palmer? Leland Palmer. Oh God, my baby. I'm sorry. Will you help us catch the bastard who did these horrors to my little girl? I can't promise anything for now, but I'm here to help. I'll let you know if we find anything. You have my word. Thank you, officer. Agent Cooper, don't mention it. As I said, I'm here to help. Thank you, Agent Cooper. Could you tell me about Laura? My baby, she was all my life, the apple of my eye. The sweetest child we could ever dream of. Twin Peaks is a small town, everyone used to know Laura. But do bears eat oats, and do goats eat oats, and do little lambs eat ivy? Are you okay? Yes, I think I have to handle this. Here's a picture of her. Oh, that's it. Isn't she sweet? I'm loving every second of this. If you couldn't tell. Picture Laura Palmer taken from her high school. She's smiling. What kind of secret could she be hitting? What kind of secret is Laura Palmer hitting? What are those initials? Those aren't Laura Palmer's initials. It's gonna be... Okay. I won't get ahead of chat, but I think I know who it is. I should leave him alone for now. Can I show him the photo to, like, induce further grief? God, my Laura. I can. I'm an asshole. Nothing new. Alright, here. There's nothing like the good old rustic... Oh, yeah. Okay. Go up to the front desk here. I don't remember that. Is that... I wonder if that's actually the receptionist from the show. I don't remember if that's her. Welcome. Can I help you? Special Agent Dale Cooper, FBI. I'm supposed to meet with a Sheriff Harry S. Truman. Oh, you must be here about those girls. Could you tell me more about those girls? Ronette is a quiet girl. Never had the chance to really know her. She was brought here nearly unconscious, all covered in wounds. But the doctor said her condition was stabilizing. What happened to the other girl? Laura? She used to be so sweet. Why should this happen to her? When I saw her like that, it was so... I'm sorry. It's just too much emotion. Kay says the character model looks more like her than the portrait from my memory, but now I'm curious too. Well, I guess I gotta watch the show again. Where is the intensive care department? It's on the 2nd floor. Take the elevator from here, and it should be on your right. Okay. Gino says horses are in constant stable condition. That reminded me of the Simpsons joke of Homer watching Twin Peaks. Like, he's just sitting on the TV, and it's like, and now we go back to Twin Peaks, and it's the man from another place, the midget character, dancing with a white horse, a pale horse, and the fucking street lamp is like swinging, and Homer's like, brilliant, just brilliant. I have no idea what's going on. How's your night going, Gino? Gino, have you seen Twin Peaks? So far, only me and Kay in chat have seen Twin Peaks, so we're not spoiling the show for anybody, but I'm curious if you've seen it and if you're a fan. I'm a big fan. Probably my favorite show of all time if I eliminate animated shows. If I include animated shows, Batman the Animated Series I usually say is my favorite TV show of all time. But yeah, Twin Peaks, as far as like a TV show goes, is my favorite. Okay, what else do we got in here? Can I record anything yet? Gino says, my wife has the box set of it. So do I! Gino, your wife has great taste. That is so awesome to hear. Have you seen it as well? That is awesome. You gotta let her know that there's a Twin Peaks fan game that's so far fucking awesome that we're playing over here. Oh my god. I don't know if your wife is a gamer at all, Gino, but if she's a huge fan, she will love this. Diane, I just met Leland Palmer, the father of Laura Palmer, who died last night here at the Calhoun Memorial Hospital. The death of his daughter is probably the worst thing that could have happened to the man. I could almost feel his own despair. No one should ever have to go through something like this. Woo! Fire extinguisher. Use on wood, paper, and textile. Not for electrical equipment, liquid, and flammable metal. Yeah, those are totally blue roses. Oh my god. Kay says, how's Street Fighter treating the boys? I'm still on the fence about getting it. Yeah, obviously we haven't gotten it, but man, I am... Everything I see from, everything I see from Mortal Kombat, which is the one fighting game I'm a fan of, I just don't want it. I honestly, I'm so not sold on it, and it pains me to say that. The only thing I like about this new Mortal Kombat is the fact that Homelander's in it. Whenever I do get it, I'm only playing as Homelander. There's a strange transparent blue liquid in it. Is this... Who is this? Just a resident. I thought it was gonna be Shelly's boyfriend. He wears like an outfit like that. Gino says, I enjoy it. Have been caught up in other games. Oh, that's fair. I've been waiting here for 3 hours to think they forgot about me. What is it? Haven't you heard? Who could believe this would happen in such a peaceful town? But I don't want to talk about it. I've got enough problems as it is. What are you doing here? I'm waiting for permission to visit my daughter. She had a car accident last night. I'm sorry. I came as fast as I could. Now I'm stuck here, and no one would let me see her. Is she all right? The doctors say she's out of trouble, but I won't rest until I see her. Anna, I hope you're all right. I record this too? Is it after I talk to people? No. Can I just shoot him? Can you imagine? Oh my god! Don't point that thing at me! Oh my god. Okay, well now I gotta point my gun at everybody. Hey, Leland! This man is already depressed enough as it is. That's brutal. Sir, this object has no place in a hospital. Please put it away immediately. Holy sh... They really went above and beyond with the interaction. Good lord. Okay, wait. I want to see if I can show Leland the matches. Nope. Bears eat oats, and goats eat oats, and little lambs eat ivy. All right, let's go and talk here. Oh, we got the Double R Diner. Every day is a delicious slice of pie waiting for you at the Double R. That's a bucket list thing for me, by the way, is to visit the real life Double R Diner. Oh, that is a... Yeah, I absolutely need to visit the Double R one of these days. Cherry, blueberry, have a taste. How could I resist? Oh, and that's the lodge there. Or what's it called? The Bang Bang Club. In a few weeks, we'll stand the 20th anniversary of Miss Twin Peaks. We have something special this year. You definitely don't want to miss it. DJ says, okay, I'm back now too. Was saying goodnight to the missus. Kay says we can totally go. We don't live too far from it. Let's fucking go. Genuinely, I would love to visit the Double R Diner. The Double R Diner in real life just makes so much money off Twin Peaks fans. Like, they're set just because of the show. I could definitely use some hot coffee. Grand Theft Auto reference. Shelly? Doctor, I'm so tired. It's like this day will never end. There's still so many laundry. There is still so many laundry to do. This might take me all afternoon. Can I show her my badge? Excuse me, Special Agent Dale Cooper, FBI. Oh, the FBI, how could I help you? I'd like to take a look at the clothes of some of your patients, if you don't mind. I don't know. I mean, certainly, it's just that all the laundry is kind of mixed up right now. They might just be in the washing machine right now. I'm looking for 2 young girls that were recently admitted this morning. Oh, you're talking about those girls. I'm sorry, the dead girl was found completely naked, as they said, not a cloth on her. The other girl was only wearing dirty rags, covered in blood. They were taken upstairs for further examination. Thank you. Let me just go through your laundry here. All this spitting gives me a headache. Kay says, I'm about to crack open the Nitro Pepsi if you want a sip, by the way. How many calories is it? And let's have a sip. DJ says, Street Fighter 6 has been alright. I still think you'd get a kick out of the modern controls. If you end up getting it, let me know. Absolutely. You'll be the first to know. I have so many games. That's the problem. My backlog's crazy. Excuse me, do you know this girl? Yeah, I would think so. Everyone knows Laura Palmer. This is the girl they found dead this morning. Her name was Laura Palmer. She was such a wonderful girl, the homecoming queen of her high school. All the boys only had eyes for her. That's true. Let's see here. 230 calories. Draft cola.
Make it quick, I just cracked it.
Oh my god.
It's so good.
Oh my god.
It's so
Can we get a
good.
Nitro Pepsi sponsorship? Take that away from me. That's dangerous. Cracking a can over here. I just want to say that is a damn fine can of Pepsi. There you go. I can't believe this is happening. Okay. These are the hospital laundry supplies. Some dirty laundry. There is blood on some of them. This laundry detergent has a subtle fragrance of wildflowers and honey. If this comes out this year, this is probably going to be my game of the year. Not RoboCop and not Pikmin. Can I whip out my gun? I can hear you. Please put it away immediately. Hey, we got Internet Crusader in the chat waving. How's it going, Internet Crusader? Are you a Twin Peaks fan? So far, nobody in chat's a Twin Peaks fan, so we're not spoiling it. Gino might be. We know his wife is. Gino says, are you going to palm her? Oh, no. Oh, no. Internet Crusader says, I can't say I heard of this game. This is a fan game, a huge passion project. It came out today. The demo came out today. And it is a fan game of the amazing TV show Twin Peaks, which is probably my favorite TV show of all time. So far, I am in heaven. This is where pies go when they die. It's been so fucking good. If the full game comes out this year, I think this is going to be my game of the year. And it's a freaking fan game. It's amazing. So it is 100% based on the TV show Twin Peaks. So far, it's almost 1-to-1 with the show Twin Peaks, and they're not going to get any money from it. It's breathtaking. And it's made in the style of a PS1 tank control-y survival horror-y game, but so far it's been more like a point and click. Did you see that girl earlier this morning? You mean that strange woman who always walks around with her log? It's the log lady! Don't talk shit about the log lady. No, silly, that dead girl the sheriff brought in. Oh, that girl. Poor thing. She was so pretty. What could have happened to her? Who knows? She was all covered in blood when they brought her in. Who could do such a thing? Let's show off my badge. Internet Crusader says, it's log. It's better than that. It's wood. Everybody wants a log. Come on and get your log. I grew up on Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy, one of the greatest cartoons of all time. Call the police. Special Agent Dale Cooper, FBI. What happened this morning? It's good to know you're here. A girl was found dead and another one is seriously injured. It's awful. The second girl is in intensive care department right now. It's on the second floor. Thank you. There's also that other girl they found at the edge of death. What a nightmare. She had bruises all over her body. Bet she couldn't even tell what day it is. She seems so lost and confused. Hope she'll get better soon. Do you think it was the same abuser? Maybe he's still in town. Oh my god! Who could it be now? And then she said, excuse me, do you know the girl in this photo? It's her. Her body was taken down to the morgue this morning. Apparently she passed away last night. That's awful. Gino says, everyone needs a log. DJ says, it's log from Blammo. Okay, now everyone wants me to play a Ren and Stimpy game. One day. There is a Ren and Stimpy game that's like good but really hard, I think, on the Super Nintendo. I remember trying it. Okay, I can't get in here. This way is for staff only. I'm the FBI. Let me in. Okay, so we gotta go this way. These beds were used recently. Should I show my badge to the beds? This is me playing a point and click. No. Can I record anything right now? No. I'm loving this game! Oh, is that going to be the therapist? That looked like the therapist down there. What's his name? The shoveling shit therapist. The archive room is locked. I should ask around here for access. Give me access to the archive room. Could I get access to the archive room? Sure, just a second. There you go. Oh, what's the blue file? Oh, no. This is a list of the patients recently admitted in the hospital. 9:30 p.m., February 23rd. Ingram Cecil Connor III, fish indigestion. It was probably in the percolator. 10:45 p.m., February 25th. Oh my God. February 25th. 25th. You see that? 25th. DJ says, if you're talking about Firehouse Dogs, that game was terrible and really difficult. I don't know if a good Ren and Stimpy game exists. Oh, is it? Fuck. Never mind then. I remember it being really difficult. I didn't know it was also considered shit. 10:45 p.m., February 25th. Christine and Perfect. Car accident. 1:25 a.m., February 24th. Holly Michelle Gilliam. Childbirth. 6:05 a.m., February 24th. James S. transferred from Alchemilla Hospital. Problems with his wife. Need to inquire further. 7:45 a.m., February 24th. Laura Palmer. Death. February 24th. Ronette Pulaski. Wounds and shock. 12:05 a.m., February 24th. Charles Harding. Holly. Faintness. Sounds familiar. I think that's a plot line in the show. 14:50 a.m., February 21st. Ronald Friedrich Lane. Scalariosis. Internet Crusader says, I was under the impression none of them were good. Okay, well, I'm wrong then. K says 25th. Internet Crusader says... K says, I'm thirsty for Nitro Pepsi. How dare you let me try that? That was danger. Oh, no. Oh, no, don't. Oh. Thought I got perma-stuck there. Is there any... Can I read this? Fuck. These are the administrative records of the hospital. Some old archives. Nothing interesting. Some administrative paperwork. Twin Peaks also drove me insane. I'm already insane, but like the first time I finished watching the final season, season 3, it's final season for now. Who knows? It may come back one day, but for right now, it's the final season. I was literally, I finished it at like 11 p.m. I was up all night until sunrise. And then I did that again for days, just researching and looking into shit for this show. The show broke me. Highly recommend it. Gino says, I hear the morgue is so popular that people are dying to get in there, Gino. Internet Crusader says, but yeah, I just got done streaming on my end. Sonic Generations was kind of being a bitch. That's the one Sonic game I want to play. Is it not good? That's literally the one Sonic game that's I've always wanted to play. Internet Crusader says, there's no good video options, so I decided to go to my second monitor. There's no easy way to change it to window mode. See, that's the problem I always have with Steam Roulette and shit, man. It's like, if you're playing on PC, like, sometimes the game just fucks on you. And if the game's not made for streaming, it can just shit the bed. This game worked right out of the box, and it's a fan game, but yeah. That's unfortunate. You know, if I ever stream it, I'm gonna bug you and maybe get your help on how you got it going, buddy. But Gino says some people have to take out a mortgage to sleep there. Oh my god. Admission report. Laura Palmer. Calhoun Memorial Hospital, Twin Peaks, Washington. Early this morning, the dead body of a young girl, Laura Palmer, presumed to be Laura Palmer, was noticed by the shore and reported to the authorities. Shortly after, the body was admitted to the hospital morgue, while the father of the alleged victim, Leland Palmer, came to confirm her identity. The cause of death has yet to be determined. Ronette Polanski. This morning, Ronette Pulaski was found missing by her parents before being reported a few miles from here, wandering in a daze. Her body is covered in bruises and numerous hematomas. While her psychological condition suggests neurological damages, we are requesting the use of additional equipment for diagnosing and treating her condition. Yep, sounds about right. Anything over on this side? A person injured in the Ghostwood Forest under unidentified circumstances. This happened some years ago. This document is dated today. To the attention of the nursing staff, please be informed that an FBI special agent will arrive today in Twin Peaks in order to conduct an official investigation on the disappearance of Ronette Pulaski and the tragic death of Laura Palmer. Numerous files dating back over 40 years ago. Internet Crusader says, I got it going just by moving my other windows to the other monitor and hoping for the fucking best. Best to download it and make sure the video settings work before you get into stream. 100%. Thank you for the heads up, dude. Gino says, but James, the game didn't come in a box. Ah! Internet Crusader says, otherwise you'll be spending 5 to 10 minutes wasting time figuring it out. It is not like losing focus or alt-tabbing. Fuck, that's the worst. Maybe I'll just buy it on console. Lucy Moran admitted for a minor concussion. That was, I really wanted to stream Max Payne for you guys. And forget streaming. Max Payne 1 on Steam is broken. I don't even know if I can ever get it streaming, get it running, let alone streaming. So I'm like, fuck. So now I'm looking for an Xbox copy of Max Payne. And I don't even know if it's considered good on the original Xbox. I really wanted the fucking mouse controls, but it's just like I'm not even going to bother. I'm not going to play it until I can get it on Xbox. Okay, he says, pretty sure I have it on console, James. Sonic. Good. Following a slip on the wet floor at the sheriff's station. This file has nothing to do with my investigation. That's okay. A Mound fan naked in the woods back in the 60s. I think I know that man. After regaining consciousness, he kept repeating that he came from another era. More than 80 years ago, the man was 40 years old. Did he need a light? Internet Crusader says, I definitely enjoy Sonic Generations. I'm sure you'll enjoy it too. It's a fun game for sure with plenty of silly humor. Just to me, like, Kay is the big Sonic fan, right? And I've only beaten one Sonic game in my life, which is Sonic CD. And I've played a bunch, but they never hooked me. Generations to me, apart from All-Star Racing Transformed, always looked like the Sonic game for me. It's like, it's the one where I'm like, that's what I want from a Sonic game. So I'm really excited to play it one day. Gino says, what do you call an alligator who wears a vest? An investigator. Gino. Gino strikes again. DJ says, compatibility mods exist for Max Payne 1 and 2, James. At least I'm fairly certain they do. Yeah, I started looking into it, and it's one of those cases where there's patches and mods and stuff, but then people that have to install the patches and mods are like, it's not really working for me. And then people are like, do this, and then it's not really working, and yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, do I want to spend 12 hours getting it running, or do I want to just play it on Xbox? That's kind of where I'm at. If I can't find a copy on Xbox, I will put in the work to try to get it working on PC. But it's like Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is one of my favorite games of all time. And the amount of work and mods to get that fucker up and running, oh, but it's such a good game. Internet Crusader says, Gino, that joke was so corny, it sounded like it came from Indiana. Indiana's a great place. Some old archives, nothing interesting. More administrative paperwork. Numerous files dating back over 40 years ago, nothing interesting. Rachel Ambers, 19 years old. Call Sheriff Department with any information. If anyone's wondering, if anyone's screaming and lurking, like, get to the fucking gameplay, this is the gameplay, by the way. Internet Crusader says, I know I'm a Hoosier myself, but we only have corn. Hoosier? Hosier? And Gino says Jones. I thought Jones as well, Gino. I literally thought that, yeah. Okay, we're done with the file room. Oh, wait. What's this? Nothing. Okay, I don't want to take the elevator yet. That's Donald Pleasance. That's Donald Pleasance. That's Donald Pleasance, I think, from Halloween. He was not in Twin Peaks. Donald Pleasance is one of my favorite actors. He was not in Twin Peaks. Now I'm looking it up if he was in Twin... No. No. Yeah, he was not in Twin Peaks. I would remember if Donald Pleasance was in Twin Peaks. I will say Donald Pleasance 100% belongs in Twin Peaks. He would have fit it perfectly. He could have actually played Gerard, I think, perfectly. I feel like Gerard was probably made for him. The shoe salesman missing the arm out front. But that is 100% Donald Pleasance. Okay, so, yeah, just how I thought the nurses, I was like, are those actually the nurses from the show? They look like they fit in. It looks like he fits in, but he was not in it. That's, I kind of love it. Donald Pleasance is now in Twin Peaks lore. Fuck it. Kay says that's Donald Pleasance reciting Beatles lyrics in Twin Peaks. Why? Yeah, that's right. It's been a hard... Oh, my God. What's going on? Gino says, I know what a Hoosier is. Internet Crusader says Indiana only has NASCAR and corn. Oh, hell yeah. Sounds like my kind of place. If I lived in a NASCAR town, I would 100% be into NASCAR and drinking a lot. You were here this morning. I wish I wasn't. I can't do a Donald Pleasance voice. I wish I wasn't. I'll never forget what I saw. What happened to those girls? It was Michael, damn it. I want to see him blame Michael. He's pure evil. My daughter goes to the same high school, you know. To think that this kind of horrors could have happened to her. I'm sorry, but I don't like talking about it. I'm looking for Sheriff Truman. He took the elevator to intensive care department. It's on the 2nd floor. I want to get everything I can out of Donald Pleasance. Diane, I just spoke to Donald Pleasance. He's looking for a one Michael Myers, apparently stalking Laurie Strode. Come on. Oh, hell yeah. Special Agent Dale Cooper, FBI. I'm taking a break. Would you mind coming back later? It's been a stressful day. No, I want to talk to you. Do you know this girl? I do. She was a classmate of my daughter. It seems that she didn't need to put much effort in for everyone to notice her. Everyone knows her in high school. Don't do that. Okay. I'm shocked. Okay, we are finally gonna go on up, moving up the elevator. Kay says, that sounds amazing for NASCAR and corn. I know. And Gino says, and basketball. And Kay says, our export is fish and wood. True. Internet Crusader says, don't forget Canada's strategic emergency maple syrup reserve. The only Canadian thing about me is that I love maple syrup. Gino says the boomerang is Australia's biggest export, then import. And also beer, right? And kangaroos and emu wars. All right, let's go visit Sheriff Truman finally. Oh. Twin Peaks annual fishing contest. Last year's champion, Pete Martell, is ready to defend his title. Of course, Pete's the champ. Pete's the champ in my heart. Okay. There it is.
Sheriff Harry S. Truman. Dale Cooper, FBI. Pleasure.
Where's the llama?
You. Have any trouble finding the place?
No.
Came out over Highway 2. Near Lewis Fork. Stopped at a little place called the Lamplighter Inn. Had a slice of cherry pie. Incredible.
Well, I'll tell you, we're sure glad to have the FBI here. Kind of lucky in a way that Ron had stepped out across the state line. Whole town is really badly shaken up.
Sure, it's a nice, quiet place, something like this. Sheriff, let me stop you in the hallway here for just a second. There's a few things that we got to get straight right off the bat.
Oh yeah, that's far.
I learned about this the hard way. It's best to talk about it up front. When the Bureau gets called in, the Bureau's in charge. And you're going to be working for me. Sometimes local law enforcement has a problem with that. I hope you understand.
Like I said, we're glad to have you here.
Sheriff, what kind of fantastic
Yes.
trees have you got growing around here? Big, majestic.
Douglas firs.
That's it, Douglas
Douglas
Firs.
firs. Can someone get me a copy of the coroner's report on the dead girl?
Well, the autopsy hasn't been done yet, but I'll take you downstairs to the morgue when we're finished here.
This is just lovely. All right. Sorry, Truman, but I have to backtrack like a motherfucker. We're starting at the start, which is over here. La 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 la. These beds were used recently. Grab some water. There's no water. Now, like, everyone's probably from some other movie they love. Like, I'm wondering where I know this doctor from. Are you the FBI special agent who came here to help us? It's a pleasure to have you with us. Such events don't happen every day in Twin Peaks. We're glad to have you here. What were you discussing with Sheriff Truman before I arrived? He asked me for access to the morgue so you can examine the body of the victim. Did you grant it? Of course. I have no reason to refuse. Your help is welcome here. Thank you. I have so much paperwork to do. Sheriff Truman will lead you to the morgue downstairs. Let's show Laura Palmer's face. Do you recognize that girl? She passed away last night. Her body is in the examination room downstairs in the morgue. Okay. Whip out my gun here real quick. Whoa, what? Wait, something was broken. Or is that just arrows? Oh, it's just arrows. What is it? Sorry, wrong item. Wrong item. Kay says Gino's top tier content is out on display today. My goodness, that was great. Internet Crusader says, oh yeah, we have Indiana Beach. I'll link that in the Discord. Ooh. Ooh, a beach, you say? These machines are making quite some noise. Gino says, did you know that if you stretch out a person's intestines as far as you can, they'll scream really loud? No. Should I test that out? Kay, come over here. We have some experimenting to do. It's for science. Look at those Douglas firs. That's beautiful. I can buy a snack here. We're buying cookies. With chocolate chips. Apricots flavor. Can't use the phone.
You don't believe that either.
Is this X-Files?
I've been chasing after monsters with a butterfly net. You heard the man the date said I can't change that.
You wouldn't tell me.
This is X-Files, right?
Not because you were afraid.
I've never seen all of X-Files.
But because you didn't want to accept defeat.
What's his name? Mulder from X-Files got his start pretty much on Twin Peaks. He plays a character that's kind of similar in X-Files and Twin Peaks, and Twin Peaks came out first. So I think Twin Peaks had a lot to do with him getting the lead role in X-Files. He might show up in the game.
Why would I accept defeat? Why would I accept it if you won't?
Internet Crusader yells, cookies! I'm kind of talking over this because I've never seen X-Files that much, so I don't want it spoiled.
Although you say that you failed.
Internet Crusader said they'd be as tall as a 2-story house. And Gino says they would also become out-testines. Gino, are you writing these down? You're writing banger after banger today. Good Lord. Gino, go do stand-up, man. Go do stand-up and stream it for us. You would kill it. You would kill it.
What made me follow you?
How long is this clip?
Why I do it all over again?
Okay, I don't want it spoiled. But look, it's still running. That's so cool. It's still going. That reminds me of one of my favorite games of all time, The Darkness. In The Darkness, you can watch full-blown movies in it, and you can sit with your girlfriend and watch a movie. Back in, what was that, 2006? 2007? That blew my fucking mind. There's still...
Nothing that you've said.
All right. I don't want X-Files spoiled for me. Anyone in chat, is X-Files worth watching through? I've always heard mixed things, like it kind of falls apart kind of thing. It's very similar to Twin Peaks, so I can see why they reference it here. Internet Crusader says yes. It's locked. I wonder if you guys are gonna get to see Mulder's character in Twin Peaks, because you're gonna be a little shocked, to say the least, of his character in this. Okay, let's see here. Internet Crusader says, honestly, it's worth watching. It's one of those classic things you'll have to experience yourself to make your own opinion. That's fair. Yeah, it's on my list, so maybe that will be the next show I watch. I'm kind of in between shows right now, so maybe I should start X-Files. Gino says, another fun fact, 99% of the castles in America are fish tanks. You know, I'm too dumb for this one. Fish tanks. Fish tanks. Internet Crusader says, if you lose interest, so be it. I would probably stick it through. I think it's up my alley. Oh, that's Dr. Jacoby's office? That makes so much sense, just looking at the stickers. I mean, look at what I'm playing. I probably won't lose interest. There's literally scenes in Twin Peaks with the sole intent is to try to make you lose interest. I'm not fucking joking. There's a scene in season 3 where they're like, or David Lynch is like, let's see how far we can fucking push this because I have complete freedom. And it's amazing. Okay, wait. I don't want to talk to Truman yet. I want to talk to everyone else first. Good evening, Special Agent Dale Cooper, FBI. We're here to see I fucked it up. Ronette Pulaski, if that's possible. Of course. She must be with Dr. Shelby in her room. It's the first on your right, behind the desk. Thank you. They should be in her room. It's the first on your right. Yeah, I see him walking over there. Let's show her some stuff. La 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 la. Do you know who this is? Laura's such a wonderful girl. I used to hang around with Donna. Oh my God, Donna. Hang around with Donna Hayward, a friend of hers, back in middle school. It's too bad we haven't talked much since. I should visit her sometime. Do they say any, is there a chance of saying anything else? Let me see. Nope. Let me just whip out my gun. Sir, what are you doing? Firearms are prohibited in this hospital. Honestly, the gun has not given me any real good dialogue. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to run. Okay. What's in here, though? That's Jack Nicholson in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. There is no... Oh my... That's literally Jack Nicholson in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Good Lord. Internet Crusader. I'm FBI, bitch. Get over it. True. DJ says, James, you're making that nurse talk like a weird mix of Harley Quinn and Review, bruh. Hello, I am the nurse, and this is Almost Dead Murder Review. She just starts like reviewing different bodies. You see, this one has a very accurate odor. I quite like it. And she just like shows it up to the camera. That was fucking great, DJ. Jonathan Davis says, I bought the Twin Peaks complete collection on Blu-ray. Let's go, Jonathan Davis. Okay, Jonathan, my buddy, make sure you watch it in the correct order. That's crucial. I don't even know if the complete collection on Blu-ray has everything. Send me the name of the collection you bought. I want to see like I want to see the box. But once again, here's the order for watching Twin Peaks. The correct order. It's just the release order, but it gets confusing. Season 1. Season 2. Fire Walk With Me, which is the movie. Wait 25 years. The Missing Pieces. Oh, nice. You got the movie Fire Walk With Me. Then after the movie, you go to the Missing Pieces, which are the deleted scenes from the movie that are canon and really important, actually. They're called the Missing Pieces, but they're the deleted scenes, and they're very important. And then season 3. What's going on with my eye? Oh my God, Jonathan. I can't wait to see what you think of the show. You might hate it. I love it. Full disclosure, Jack Nicholson, not in it. Review Bra, not in it. Good evening. Finally on time. On time for what? On time for your injection, of course. I don't need no injection. Come on. It won't hurt a little bit. Come right here. Oh my God. This is great. You came back. Great. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. There's no need to be afraid of a tiny little needle. It'll be over soon. I guarantee it. Now, where is that needle? I could swear I put it just here. You know we're going in. I'm not going in again. Jonathan says, if the show breaks me, I could always yell at James. On another thing, apart from the watch order, look up nothing. Look up nothing. Even if you're confused. Even if you're confused. Even if you're like, what the fuck is going on? Look up absolutely nothing. Just keep watching. Don't look up anything until after you're done all of it. And even after that, you might not even want to look up stuff after that. After you're done watching it, definitely let your mind absorb it before looking anything up. That's my advice. That's my advice for anything, David Lynch. It seems that a young couple had a car accident last night, not far from here. Oh my God, it's the girls. That's the I think it was a Rolling Stone cover. When Twin Peaks was huge, the 3 main girls in Twin Peaks, not including Laura Palmer because she's dead, but the 3 living main girls had a cover on, I believe it was Rolling Stone. Miss Twin Peaks calendar, 1988 to 1989. That's funny. Oh yeah, they did, and the Miss Twin Peaks is an actual competition. Yes, that is Jack Nicholson touching my butt, and as we talked about on Side Scrollers, Jack Nicholson, if you touch my butt, there's nothing I can do about it. Me and Travis agreed. You all heard that, right? Me and Travis were like, what are you going to do? It's Jack Nicholson. I'm right here, baby. I'm right here, baby. I can guess what kind of pictures are standing behind. Okay, let's see over here. I want to go that way. Seems a young couple had a car accident last night, not far from here. And I also said this to Craig, I believe. Yeah, I said this to Craig, Jonathan, when you super chatted them. My favorite thing, my absolute favorite thing about streaming is when I get to sell somebody on something I love. Even though I get nothing from it, it's such a good feeling to like get to demonstrate like cool things that I love and enjoy, and then like someone in chat will be like, I'm sold, I'm getting this. And Jonathan has done that twice now. Once with the Terminator game and now with Twin Peaks. So that makes me so happy. These beds were used. Every bed was used recently. It's a fucking hospital, Dale. And again, I apologize to chat, but I have to do everything before doing the main thing. That's just how I play games. I could definitely use some hot coffee. Yeah, same. Tell me about it. Got the blue rose. This is probably Ronette's room. All right, and let's go into it. Internet Crusader says, I'm going to head off to bed. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good sleep, buddy. Thank you for hanging out for a little bit, dude. And thank you for the heads up on Sonic. I'm looking forward to playing it myself. And Gino says, they had some Twin Peaks references in Gravity Falls. Oh, that makes sense. I've never seen Gravity Falls, but just the visual is very Twin Peaks. That makes sense. Internet Crusader says, well, after this cutscene. Okay. Ronette must be in her room with Dr. Shelby. Okay, is there anything else you want to say to me? No? Can I show you my badge? Can I show you my gun? Now is not the time, Agent Cooper. Can I show you this picture of Laura Palmer? Laura Palmer, this is not going to be a pleasant day. Can I show you this box of match? Last thing. No. Okay, let's go in. Oh, wait. Not last thing. Can I record anything before this? And I love that I'm gonna have to do all this again in the real game. No. All right, let's go in. What is she watching on TV? Invitation to Love. Invitation to Love. Who remembers this? I mean, I think only Kay would remember it. That's freaking great. Oh my god. So Twin Peaks, at the time, you have to, when you watch the first and second season, you have to put yourself in the mindset of the time it came out in. Is that Shelly? That looks like Shelly. You never get to see this much Invitation to Love in the show.
Jared's your father. And Jade's my sister. And Jade's my wife.
This must be a deleted scene of Invitation to Love.
You know your father loves you. He loves you both. With all his financial difficulties, and he's been out of the hospital less than a week.
Does that mean I'm supposed to suffer too?
Never seen this.
His pains are real.
This is probably a deleted scene. This is so cool.
And you shouldn't have talked to Jade that way when she was with him in the hospital.
Jade. Everyone's worried about Jade.
Because people care about her. Because she's a kind and loving person. Not like me?
Oh my god.
There was a time when you wanted my love, Chet. You wanted like nothing else in this world.
So Invitation, Twin Peaks came out in the early 90s. The only shows on TV back then, or 90% of them, were daytime soaps. And David Lynch was very aware of that. And so there is a lot of Twin Peaks that is a parody of daytime soaps at the time. So much so that Invitation to Love is a fictional show that you can sometimes see running on TVs in the background in Twin Peaks. But you usually only see like the title screen and it'll be like, and now we return to Invitation to Love. I've never seen this much of it. This is cool. What a fucking cool motherfucker. Look at him.
Hello, beautiful.
I want to be Montana.
I knew you'd come back.
Gino says, James, did you ever play hockey? Not too much. Like some of my friends, like in elementary school, we'd play street hockey. But that was really very little, very little. I'm very not a Canadian. Oh, we got the penthouse suite. Gino says, the only Shelly I see is at the beach. Gino! How long is this going to go on for? That's a nice suit. We're never finishing this demo, are we? Don't do it! You have so much to live for. You have a purple suit. Jonathan Davis says, old X-Files is good. The new season I heard is garbage. Oh, okay. I've only seen, like, an episode here and there from, like, season 1. That's about it.
Invitation to Love, starring Martin Padley.
Cheers.
Chet. Selena Swift as Emerald and Jade.
Oh, yeah, both of them.
Evan St. Vincent as Jared Lancaster. And Jason Denbo as Montana.
Montana. I'm going to model my life after Montana. I am... You know, like, when you play GTA and you can just watch TV forever? Like, am I going to watch this forever? This is so good.
We didn't expect to see you back here in town so soon, Montana.
This is a cozy stream now. We're watching fictional daytime soaps together.
So, Montana, tell me, did you find that rainbow you were looking for?
Plenty of rainbows. No pot of gold.
Well, I'm curious. I gotta look it up if this is deleted scenes.
Chet, shut up and get Montana a drink. Must be absolutely parched after 18 months in a rainforest.
How long are you planning to stay here in town, Montana?
Somebody went to a costume party as a TV showing Invitation to Love. That's so funny.
How is Jade?
How long is this, man? Oh my god, there's a YouTube video that's 20 minutes long. And it must be all this footage. If it's 20 minutes long, we won't watch it all. But I'm gonna watch it all in my own time. Adding this to my watch list. La 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 la.
My darling daughter Jade. And Emerald. Because of my financial difficulties, I have decided to end it all tonight. I hope you can find the strength to go on without me.
You have a purple suit! I'm just saying, if anyone buys me a purple suit, I will be eternally grateful. And I'll wear that every single day of my life. It's more of a house coat, really. Jonathan Davis says, how long was the movie In the Darkness? Oh my god, dude. It was like, it was full-blown movies, and there was multiple ones.
Complex owned by me solely to my daughter Jade.
I'm gonna look up the Darkness movies. I'm just curious. I can't even find it. But we're gonna stream The Darkness one day, and I will show you what I mean. Movies inside of The Darkness.
Daddy, it's Jade.
Come on, man. Game? By the way, The Darkness is why I've always hated Adam Sessler. Is because one of my favorite games of all time, and he literally did not understand how to fucking play it. And it's a masterpiece game, and because he didn't understand how to play it, he gave it like a 1 out of 10. Because he's like, this is a shooter, it sucks. And it's like, it's not. It's like a superhero game in first person, you fucking asshole.
Not with me. Not anymore.
Jade,
I know the pain you've been going through. And Chet's told me about your financial difficulties. Daddy, listen to me.
Okay, I found a list of some of the movies in The Darkness.
So much to live for.
Nosferatu, 1922, which is a fucking amazing movie. The original Nosferatu is amazing. Flash Gordon from 1936. So that's not the one with what's his name? Who's the guy that plays Boss Nass? Brian Blessed. That's not the one with Brian Blessed, but still, all of Flash Gordon from 1936, which is one of the main inspirations for Star Wars. His Girl Friday. I don't know His Girl Friday. Flash Gordon Conquers the Universe. Fire Cheese. And apparently, I don't remember this, but To Kill a Mockingbird is what they watch, what you watch with your girlfriend in the darkness. Man, it's a fucking amazing game. DJ says it looks more like a smoking jacket than a house coat. Yeah, yeah, okay. I'll just wear anything purple. I love purple. Internet Crusader says Adam Sessler is a crack addict. True. Gino says it's a pimp coat. It's a pimp named Slickback. True. All right. So this showed me something I didn't know. I didn't know that they actually filmed this much of Invitation to Love, and I found the full 20 minutes. I'm going to watch that, not on stream, but I'm going to watch all that footage on my own. That's so fucking cool. I don't want to bother the doctors without a good reason. Gino says, it's best Friday when you deep fried Twinkies. Oh my god, deep fried Twinkies. So good. Deep fried Twinkies, so good. Excuse me, I'm just going to look at these papers here. Oh, shit. Dr. Shelby, this is FBI Agent Cooper. There was this one time where I was at this like night market that just had food trucks and stuff, and I was like 17 years old or something, and there was a big truck. There was this big truck, and it just said on the side of the truck, deep fried Twinkies. And I said, deep fried Twinkies! And this kid pops open this window, this cute little chubby kid, and he leans out of the window and he goes, oh yeah, that's right. Deep fried Twinkies. Best marketing ever. That was amazing. He literally just heard me scream deep fried Twinkies and he was like, that's right. Internet Crusader says calamari. Mon calamari? Kay says surprised you and Craig didn't talk UHF. Oh my god, dude. Okay, when Craig was talking about like Weird Al, here's the thing is like everyone on side scrollers just has like everyone wants to just talk about what they want to talk about. But man, when Craig was talking about Weird Al and Pee-wee, like I love Weird Al and I love Pee-wee even more probably. I love Weird Al and Pee-wee so much. And so there was so much I wanted to talk about with him, but then I was waiting for him to finish his sentence before I could talk with him about Weird Al and Pee Wee Herman, and before I could even get anything out of my mouth, it already went over something else, and I was like, no, I want to talk about UHF and Twinkie Wiener sandwiches. But yeah. Internet Crusader says, okay, I need bed. Drop some links in Discord for you. Thank you, buddy. Have a good sleep, my dude. Fall asleep to Invitation to Love tonight. Jonathan Davis says, I'm going to buy you a Dark Knight Joker suit. I will wear it forever. You don't have to do that, but I will wear it forever. Paul Doken says, NPC James streams. Is this me? I'm an NPC now. I always knew I was an NPC. If I'm an NPC, I'm the wackiest NPC there are. Okay. Dr. Shelby. This is FBI Agent Cooper. Doctor, how's the girl? I think this actually is the doctor from the show. She looks familiar. She's in shock, suffering from exposure. Sheriff, any connection to the dead girl? Same high school. As far as I know, as far as we knew, they hardly know each other. No connection. What's her physical condition? She's not doing well. Her body suffered serious physical and psychological injuries. Was she raped? Several times. One perpetrator? We're waiting for the results. I'd like to question her. This girl doesn't even know where she is or if she is. What exactly are you saying? We need a CAT scan and we're not equipped for that here. My opinion, she may have neurological damage. She's just not responsive at all. I'd like to examine her fingers. Oh no, I hate the finger examination stream. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Gino says Pee-wee is her man. Is whose man? Is me? I'm her? And Pee-wee's my man? Kay says the ice cream's so good stuff. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Except I'm talking about Twinkies. Yeah. I'm not being called an NPC. You can call me whatever you want, but now I get it. So yeah, no, I will become an NPC for you, Paul. Ice cream so good. That's right. That's right. My brain just goes for like 2 seconds and it's fucking gone. Gino says we should do a 21 Jump Street watch party. You don't mean the old show, I assume. You probably mean the new movies. Actually, I haven't watched those movies, but I heard they were good. My name is Jeff. I know that joke. My name is Jeff. That fucking killed me. That's the only thing I know about those movies is my name Jeff. And of course, 21 Jump Street is what started Johnny Depp's career. That and Nightmare on Elm Street. Herman. Oh my God, Gino. Everything is a Gino joke. I forgot. Paul says, deep fried Twinkie, so good. Deep fried Twinkie, so good. I'd like to examine her fingers. All right. Don't. They're already scraped for particles. Nah, that's not what I'm looking for. No. There's nothing here. Not a thing.
No, don't go there. Don't go there.
Ronette? He fainted. We should let her rest. She went through a lot in the past few hours. Sure. Ronette. Oh, we can record a line.
Diane.
Hey, DJ, have a good night, buddy. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're on the earliest time zone, and all y'all folks are super sleepy. Have a good night, DJ. I hope you have a good sleep. Gino says the movies are fantastic. I'm going to send the science clip in the Discord. All right, I'm looking forward to it. Paul says, gun in my mouth. So good. Diane, Sheriff Truman and I just visited Ronette Pulaski at the Calhoun Memorial Hospital. She was unconscious. The doctor said she probably suffers from neurological damages. Nothing under her fingernails. Starting to think I may be on the wrong track. We're on our way to the morgue to see the body of the dead girl. Wait, I want to talk to the doctor first. Doctor, would you mind if I watched 20 minutes of Invitation to Love in Ronette's room? I mean, she's unconscious. She wouldn't mind. It's a new episode, and I don't want to miss it. I got to see what happens to Montana. She needs some rest. Oh, yeah? Well, I'm about to show you stuff. Doctor, do you know this girl? Yeah, no shit. It's Laura Palmer. She was a sweet girl. Always here to help. I heard she was in... It was helping Meals on Wheels program at the Double R. Let me whip this out. Kay says, can you shoot the TV? Fuck, I'm gonna try. First, I'm gonna try shooting, her. Put that thing away or I'll call security. If I had a nickel. Okay, let's go right in front of the TV. Nope. Good idea, though. Alright, let's go visit Laura. Poor girl. I can't imagine what happened to her. Alright, well, let's get on out of here. Poor girl. I never thought something like this would happen around here. Any suspect in mind? Couple of small-time kids, but nothing like this. For now, let's go downstairs and take a look at that dead body in the morgue.
Pull him out of the water, big mouth. He's got a big mouth and starts talking to me.
There's Dr. Jacoby. There's this fish and I pull him out of the water. Big mouth, got a big mouth and it starts talking to me. What?
Hey,
Harry. Dr. Jacoby. Terrible, terrible tragedy. Yes. This is Special Agent Dale Cooper. Gary Cooper? Agent Cooper. Agent. FBI. Right. Dr. Lawrence Jacoby, Agent Cooper. Laura was a patient of mine. Listen, you're on your way to the morgue now. Do you mind if I join you? Yes, I do. Why would you want to? It's sort of against procedure, Doctor. Well, no offense, I thought I could be of some help. You still could be at another time. Oh, I understand completely. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Laura's parents, they didn't know that she was seeing me. If you change your mind, I'll be in my office. Gino says, you know, to a cannibal, people in wheelchairs are meals on wheels. Gino, I hope you're fucking writing these down and trademarking them. This is gold tonight, buddy. Paul says, speaking of seeing what you can do in games, y'all ever watch any Let's Game It Out YouTube videos? It's a full-on chaos right up your alley, James. No, I haven't heard about that, Paul. But chaos, I'm fucking in. Gino loves the Western tune. I'm pretty sure this was originally in the show when Coop first talks to Jacoby. That guy's a psychiatrist? Yeah. We should probably go down to the morgue. That's what we're doing. Paul says, I'll post some videos in Discord. All right, I'm looking forward to it. All right, here we are in the morgue. I am going to hit the bathroom first. This is the ladies' room. Don't let that stop you, Coop. Oh, no. I was just going to say, what does everyone think of this game so far? I know nobody's really familiar with Twin Peaks. At least maybe a lurker is, but out of our active chat, nobody is. Looks like there's something down there. God damn it. So yeah, what does everyone think of this game while I'm looking down a PS1 toilet? Is someone in there? No answer. You know what? Don't take silence. Go in. Okay, well. I tried, Coop. Just wash your hands and get out of here. No water. What kind of hospital is this? What kind of hospital is this? Gino says it just came out of nowhere. Kay says excited to see a full playthrough when it's out. Well, this is the demo, and we've been playing it for 2 hours. So when I am gonna fucking play through this game, and it's probably gonna be like a 70-hour fucking run. Okay, is this the morgue? Because first off, let me see what's over here. Sheriff Truman must be waiting for me. Tank controls. No, I didn't want to go back in the bathroom. Get out of the bathroom. Paul Doken says, I'm looking forward to watching Twin Peaks. Y'all talked me into it. Let's go. David Lynch is going to be in his, like, wood shop drinking coffee and, like, just get a letter because he probably only reads letters and just see a spike in viewership out of nowhere from Twin Peaks. And he's just going to be like, what the hell? Where are all these young fucks watching my old show from the 90s? What the fuck is wrong with you people? Kay says, yay, Paul. I want to know what you think of it as well. Same with Jonathan. Jonathan says, good. Me and you can watch it together. Should we do like a book club where we all watch like an episode and then we gather and talk about it? But the thing is, I can't say anything. And we got Crazy T over in chat saying, hey, James. Hey, Crazy T. Crazy T, I want to know, are you a Twin Peaks fan? We're playing a fan Twin Peaks game. Twin Peaks is like my favorite show ever. I am fucking loving this so far. So far, nobody in chat except for Gino's wife is a fan of Twin Peaks and me. And we've sold Paul and Jonathan on watching the show. So, Crazy T, I want to know if you're a fan of the show. And Paul says book club. Book club, but it's Twin Peaks Club. There is actually Twin Peaks books. I've never read them, though, because so Twin Peaks is a hybrid show. It's not season 3, but yeah, season 3, but season 1 in particular, and the show's premise is a combination of David Lynch and his ideas with Mark Frost. And Mark Frost was like a TV writer at the time, very talented TV writer, whereas David Lynch is fucking David Lynch. He's crazy, off the wall, insane. So Twin Peaks is unique for a Lynchian piece, because Mark Frost kind of roped in some of his wildness. I'm not going to say any more than that, but yeah, so I've never read the books because there's kind of a debate amongst Twin Peaks fans of like if you like the essence more of Mark Frost or you like the essence more of David Lynch, and all of the books and everything are written by Mark Frost, and they answer some questions, but no offense to Mark Frost, but to me that's kind of like fan theory-ish, because he makes Twin Peaks grounded more. But to me, Twin Peaks' like answers are in David Lynch's brain, so I don't want Mark Frost to answer those questions. But there is books out there. That's a long way of saying there's books out there. Crazy T says, I don't know what that is, honestly, but I am intrigued. I already said it, but Twin Peaks was a hyper-popular show from arguably my favorite director, David Lynch, back in the early 90s. Short version, it is about a girl in a small town that gets murdered and the investigation that follows and the people of that town. And it's probably my favorite show ever. If you want to watch it, do not look up any spoilers on it. Just jump right in. And this is a fan-created game of Twin Peaks, and we've been streaming it for 2 hours, and I am in love. I want to marry this game. I want to run away and have babies with this game. Kay says, we can't do a book club, but if you guys want to watch through, we'll do a special episode of the podcast with the 4 of us talking Twin Peaks. That would be cool. I'm down. Paul says we should watch a couple episodes and do a book club stream. Kay says, I don't want to spoil anything by accident for you guys for the show. That's true. I would also hate if somebody... That's why I keep asking every commenter to be like, have you watched the show? Because I don't want somebody to come in now that we've sold 2 of you guys on the show to be like, this is what happens in the show. So now that you guys are sold, fucking look up nothing. And please, I'm begging chat, don't spoil this lovely experience for these lovely people. Kay says, yeah, we got some ideas. All right, let's fucking look at a dead body here. This way. Okay. Paul says, I'm going to spoil everything. No! Okay, this is a big moment. Oh, God, don't do the fingernail bit. Oh, don't do that. I hate this. Don't do the fingernail bit. Don't do the fingernail bit. Sheriff, I'd like to examine her body, and I'm going to need your assistance. All right, where should we start? Oh, I'm going to have to do the fingernail. Nothing of interest. There is a sterilizing agent. Do you take it? Yes. I can use it to clean and sanitize some equipment. A vial containing a sterilizing agent. It's almost empty. Okay. I heard the doctor say it was a bad transformer. Something like this. Let's take a look at her arms. Nothing particular here. Wait, here on her wrists. Looks like lesions. A fracture? She struggled, and the twine damaged her wrists. Her shoulders. Her wounds are still open. At what time did you find the body? Around 7 a.m. There are several claw marks and bites. Laura? Could it be animals? She was wrapped in plastic. Scavengers could not have attacked the body. Anything else? More bites and marks. Something standing on her shoulder. Like a bird? Anything on her feet? She has string marks on her ankles. Nothing else. Agent Cooper? Who found the body? Pete Martell, manager of Packard Sawmill. He was on his way to fish when he found the body down by the lake. Any personal belongings with the body? None. She was completely naked when we found her. Any thoughts in mind? No serious visible injury. There are superficial wounds all over her body. Probably loss of blood. What the hell could have happened to her? Laura Palmer. This is not going to be a pleasant day. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Paul says, I like the idea of a book club stream with anything except books. That's funny. Paul says, that's why the show needs to be called Book Club. Kay says, my next community event stream involves the idea, includes specific topics and chatting rather than playing a game. Will probably happen in September. I'm actually reading a book right now, but I've been super slow on it. I'm reading Heir to the Empire. I want to finish the Heir to the Empire trilogy before Disney ruins it with the Ahsoka show. So I'm not going to watch Ahsoka until I'm done all 3 books. I'm at the very tail end of the first book, but it's just like when I read books, and I like reading books, I need dead silence and I need a lot of time. So I usually read them like late at night when no one's awake and I have like 2 hours to kill, and that's when I bang away a couple chapters. Otherwise, I don't read. Comics, I read a fuck ton. I used to read a fuck ton of comics. Comics nowadays are shit. Gino says, when he goes to the bathroom, is his name Agent Pooper? Gino! If he goes to war, he could be Agent Trooper, or if he repeats himself, he could be Agent Looper. My friends and I did a book club with music albums. Gino belongs in the Twin Peaks universe. Jonathan Davis says, the problem, Paul, is if the movie or TV show is based on a book, the original source material is better. So Twin Peaks is 100% an original show. It's from the mind of David Lynch and Mark Frost. So you guys are safe. Like, the TV show is the source. There's a used tweezer. Do you take it? Oh, fuck me. Fuck. Yes. Usual residence. Yep. Next of kin. Description as to where remains found in contact to body. Rocky lakeshore in front of Blue Pine Lodge. Wrists, ankles, and upper arms bound with twine. Entire body wrapped in thick plastic sheeting, secured with white strapping tape. Body has been in water, but was not waterlogged, covered with sands. Dino says, if he becomes a hero, he could be Agent Super. Kay says, read Lord of the Rings. I will one day. It's a bucket list book. I'm reading Star Wars right now. What else is new? Jonathan Davis says, how far are you into Heir of the Empire? Because I'm about 5 hours in. How do you measure it? By hours. I measure it by chapters. I've got like 30 pages left in Heir to the Empire. Heir of Empire. Jonathan Davis says, Harry Potter, first 3 movies are fantastic, but read the books for the rest of the series. They leave out so much. I've only seen the movies once. Where's my Heir to the Empire? Yeah. Okay. There it is. Heir to the Empire. I'm actually having trouble finding the second book because I wanted to buy it. But yeah, that's what I'm reading right now. Heir to the Empire. About that thick. I am on chapter 28. I'm on chapter 28. There you go. See? So I've got very little left. I could finish it in one sitting. I just haven't had the time that it deserves. That thick. I'm there. This is a good book. A lot of people consider that to be the real episode 7. Heir to the Empire trilogy, a lot of people consider it to be 7, 8, and 9. It's not my 7, 8, and 9 so far. That still goes to Dark Forces 2. But it's really, really good. Really good. A little bit slow at times, but overall pretty good. Okay. I was just curious if I could get any more out of that. Okay. Do I have to do the thing that I really don't want to do? Let's see your hands. Here. There's something on her left hand, but I can't take it. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. A medical tweezer requires to be disinfected before use. I just want to see what the dialogue is when I try to use it. I need to disinfect it first. That's it. I really hate that. All right, let's do it. Combine. We did scrape those nails when we brought her in. There it is. There it is. Finally, there it is. What?
Diane, I'm at the Twin Peaks County morgue with the body of the victim. Palmer. Palmer. I got him before the autopsy. Diane, it's the same thing. I told you I had a feeling you'd see this again. What do you got?
What have you got there? That dialogue was weird. It was like...
Ring finger, under the nail. See where you left us.
You got the letter R. It was honestly way more uncomfortable in the show when that scene happens.
It's an R. Diane, give this to Albert and his team. Don't go to Sam. Albert seems to have a little more on the ball. We need to bag and tag this.
Okay, Cooper. You gonna let me in on whatever the hell is going on here?
Sheriff, we got a lot to talk about.
Well, you'll have all the time to tell me about this in the car. If you have anything to do before we leave, now is the time. I wonder if this is the end of the... This might be the end of the demo. Let me catch up with chat before I possibly end the demo. Jonathan Davis says, they just left Lando mining planet. Han Solo should have died in Return of the Jedi. George missed a great opportunity. Yeah, that's. I mean, George Harrison Ford was. Harrison Ford hated Han Solo. He always has, and he. This is what I love about George Lucas is he was begging George. He's like, "Please let me die. I hate this character." And George was very stern, especially in those days, and he was like, "No, this is my story. Fuck you. I'm not killing off Han Solo." And then C-3PO would go to him and Anthony Daniels and be like, "Oh, maybe I can do something heroic, or maybe I can do this, or maybe I can save the day." And George Lucas would be like, "No, your character is to be scared. That's all you do." Kay says, 0 viewers on Rumble. Did my rant about them being shit get them today? Oh, no. That's fine. Hey, we had Crazy T over on Rumble. Yeah. Kay went off today in the Rumble Discord. As you guys probably know if you watch our streams, Rumble has been iffy very often. Rumble is great for all the lovely folks that we meet over there. You know, we had Pineapple Bear. We had so many people. Mr. Winky Wanky Woo. We had I miss that guy. Where is Winky Wanky Woo? Best name ever. However, Rumble is not without its issues. It's got chat censoring issues, despite being a quote-unquote free speech website. And it's also got, severe disconnect problems that I still see, even though I have done everything correctly on my end. And Kick and YouTube and Twitch are always 100% fine. So, I don't know. Yeah, Kay went off today. She burned it down Seth Rollins style over on their Discord. It was pretty glorious to witness. But hopefully, through the ashes that you leave behind, we get some resolutions. Don't hold your breath, but that would be nice. Okay. I'll wait for you outside. This is probably the end. If I was making this demo, this is where I'd end it. But let's see. If it's longer than this, I'm going to be like, fuck, hope I can save. What could this letter mean? Can I do anything to the body? No. We're actually looking good, by the way. I always keep an eye on Rumble because it gives us problems, and Rumble's been good today. No changes on our end. It's just Rumble's been good today, and yet we have no viewers. Either people really don't care about Twin Peaks over on Rumble, they really hate me, or something else. Kay says, it's not like I'm complaining after like one experience. There's been issues for months. I know. And you're not the only one complaining either. A guy I follow on Twitter today, while you were complaining at Rumble, I saw a tweet come in my feed, and he was like, did Rumble just fucking die? And it's like, yeah, that happens all the time. La 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 la. What was over this way? I know. I think we're good. I think we can just head over to the... Uh-oh. Something's wrong. What? What? It starts. Suitcase. Looks like Philip Gerard's briefcase. Take it. I shouldn't look into other people's property. You're a better man than me, Coop. It's locked. Someone here? No answer. I know where we are, but I'm not going to spoil it. Where am I? There's so much I want to say, but I'm not going to say it because I don't want to spoil things. This is so fucking awesome. It's been my dream to find curtains like this. This should be the right way. This the ring? Oh. There's a gold heart necklace. Do you take it? Yes. Half of a gold heart necklace. This is the left part. Your curtains look like that, Paul? I want them. Something is marked in it, but I can't read it. I wonder where's the other half. Paul says the videos on Rumble suddenly started getting all film grainy. Really? Oh, fuck. We're about to hear that music. Sycamore trees, sycamore trees. Oh my god. This is amazing. The statue looks sad. These candles are arranged in a very precise way. There it is. Yes. Not sure where to go, but that's appropriate. Maybe here? Oh, no, I want the music again. Okay, well, let's explore. Where does it want me to go? What if this is the end of the demo? I could literally make jokes. There's Twin Peaks related jokes I got in my head, but I don't want to spoil shit. This is, let me just say, this is awesome. It's maze-like, which I know is intentional. But where does it want me to go? Let's try to find the right way to go. You know, it was It might have been the candles. I'm trying to remember the candles. Is there nothing in this room? Is this where the candles were? No. Okay. I think the candles were what was needed. Should have done something there. Hope you like red curtains. I'm just tapping A all along the curtains to see where the seam is that I can get in. We can hear the sycamore trees, but... yeah, very maze-like, out of nowhere. And we're here. I need to get back to the fucking candles, man. I kind of wish I could skip. I get it. Is PS1 loading screen, but I kind of wish at a certain point I could skip the, Okay, let's try this. The head is now looking the other way. Can I take the necklace back? No. Okay, looks like it's looking in this direction. Let's go in here now. There we go. God, I love Twin Peaks so much. Oh yeah, another Earthbound as well, heavily inspired by Twin Peaks. A small globe looks like a miniature of a Saturn. Why don't you take a seat, Coop? You want to sit? Probably not. Let's rock. Is that a Fornica table? Where is he?
Hallo, I stand buffer.
Where am I? This is the waiting room. Should I say it like her? This is... I can't do the fucking Twin Peaks voice. This is the waiting room. I know how they filmed it. They did that voice. I won't spoil it for all you new Twin Peaks fans. The waiting room for what? For me. Who are you? Don't you recognize me? Are you Laura Palmer? I feel like I know her. Oh, arms bent back. Sometimes I dream of a man in a world of fire. She's filled with secrets.
I'll see you again.
25 years.
Meanwhile.
Yes! Oh my god. Nightingale. Oh. This is amazing. This is gonna... I hope this comes out this year. This is gonna be my game of the year if this comes out this year. I'm in heaven. Oh. I was crushed when she passed away. Absolutely haunting voice. I just don't want to talk because I don't want to interrupt it. It's so fucking good. But I also probably should interrupt it to throw off Susan over on YouTube and her copyrights. She's waiting with that box of Franzia. That's it, oh my god, that was beautiful. That was, oh my god, I'm in heaven. Kay says Susan comes out of retirement just to ban us for this. She would. This is pretty much episode 1 of Twin Peaks. That's pretty much how episode 1 ends. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, with Julie doing that. It's just, and it's so perfect to do this in the style of PS1. Like the PS1 era and graphics, like it fits like the vibe of Twin Peaks so perfectly. They could have done this like fucking like not Maple Story, but RPG Maker. They could have easily done RPG Maker, especially because Earthbound is so inspired by Twin Peaks. They could have easily done an RPG Maker game and it would have been fine. But choosing the stylized style of PS1 in particular is just perfect. Perfect. There's something eerie and strange, but nostalgic and beautiful about how things look on the PS1. So, yeah, all of this, like 10. That was a 10. It's a demo, and that was a 10 out of 10 for me. That could have been, and that's the demo. Like, they could have just, and they're doing this all for free. They're doing this all for free. That could have been it, and I would have been blown away. I'm blown away. But they're doing a full game in memory of Julie Cruz and Angelo Badalamenti. I can't say his name. Badalamenti. Yes, and yeah, both of them passed away. They're both the musical voices of Twin Peaks. Passed away very recently. Oh my god, like how long is... That was only like episode 1 of Twin Peaks, and it's a 3-season show with a movie. Like, are you gonna keep going? I have so many questions. Can we interview these guys? I want to fucking, like, get them on a show to talk about this. I need to know... Oh my god. Here's a teaser for what's ahead. Maybe spoilers, by the way. Maybe don't look at this if you've never seen Twin Peaks. Okay, that was it. Double R Diner. Yeah. Oh my god. Fan game based on Twin Peaks. That was amazing. It's not one-to-one with episode 1, but it's executed perfectly for a video game format. I'd argue it almost did the first episode better in some ways. It worked perfectly. My god, that was fucking perfect, you guys. I'm fucking blown away. Memory card A and B. So nice. And I'm not using like an emulator or anything to run this. Like they just from the ground up made this feel like a PS1 game. Kay says, also I'll look into contacting those guys. Can't promise anything. No, and we've never really done like an interview or anything, but you know, it's Melee Games. We do whatever the hell we want. But I would love... I have so many questions for these guys. I want more people to play this. They only have a couple thousand followers on Twitter. And I only heard about this last week. And they're like, hey, we're making a Twin Peaks game and there's a demo coming out next week. Excuse me? Blown the fuck away. This is the most fun. I mean, I'm a fan. I've said this before, but my favorite gaming, and this is not a popular opinion, my favorite gaming is usually when it's based upon movies or TV shows or other media that I love. Movie-based games, if you will. Movie-based games get a bad rap. A lot of them are shit, but the ones that are good, to me, it's always my favorite gaming because it feels like here's something I love, and I got to see that world or read about that world or watch that world, but what gaming does that other mediums can't do is live in that world. And so I love it when I have a favorite movie and the movie-based game is actually good, and it's like I love that movie and now I get to be inside of that movie. I get to experience that firsthand. That's what this felt like. I got to, for a brief 2 hours, I got to live in my favorite TV show. I have no idea how long the full game's going to be. That was literally only episode 1 of a 3-season plus a movie show. Fuck. That was my favorite video game I've played this year. Jonathan Davis says, Spider-Man Xbox, great games. Yes, I am going to be streaming that in the future. I'm definitely going to stream Spider-Man 2. I want to stream Batman Begins as well. And X-Men Origins, Wolverine's Revenge, which is actually way better than the movie. The Green Lantern video game I want to play. There's so many. I love movie-based games. So if you are the only other person in the world that likes movie-based games, go check out our channel because I am definitely, as time keeps a-rolling and this train keeps a-rolling, I'm definitely going to be streaming a lot of movie-based games from yesteryear. It's a dead art form because movie-based games, they were made because you'd have to like pretty much rent the fucking license from companies, and that was your budget. And then you also had to make a good game with the rest of your budget. That's why so many of them are shit. But the ones that were good were so good, but video game budgets have just blown out of... They're just insanely huge now, and that's why you don't see movie-based games anymore. You can't afford to make a movie-based game. And these fine folks did it for free. And they don't get a dime out of it. That is Blue. Here, I'm actually going to get their Twitter. They have more followers than us, but I want to shill them right now. Yeah, okay, let's quit the game here. La 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 la. Quit game. Oh my god, let's hit some of that music there. If you have a Twitter, the people that made this game, and also, if you haven't seen Twin Peaks yet, maybe don't follow them until you've seen Twin Peaks. But if you have seen Twin Peaks and you love that game as much as I did, the team that made this is at Blue Rose Team TP. At Blue Rose Team TP. You can also, I tweeted them today, just 3 hours ago. You can find their over at Melee Games. I tagged them in the tweet saying that we were going to go live and play this. So give those guys some love if you love that game as much as I do. I mean, man, it sold two lovely folks. It sold them on the TV show. So hell yes. Hell yes. I am so happy we got to play that with you guys tonight. And it came out today. That was just a demo. I have no idea when the full game's going to come out. But that's why I want to talk to them. Blue Rose Team, I want to talk to you. When can we expect the full game? What's the scope of the full game? Is it going to be all 3 seasons of the movie? Is it going to be like 5 episodes? Well, what is it? Who are we going to see? Is this going to be a slow release? Maybe like a Telltale style? You know, episode 1, 2, 3. So many questions. Too many questions. Too many questions. But I fucking loved it. Literally my favorite game I have played this year. Pikmin second. Pikmin, you were second. I'm now going to say that it's got to come out this year. That was only a demo, but if it comes out this year, this is probably going to be my contender for Game of the Year. Okay, says their next game should be Blue Velvet. Holy shit. Yeah, Blue Velvet. Fuck Heineken. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Yeah. They could honestly, like, do, like, most of the David Lynch movies. But I'm happy they're starting with Twin Peaks. Jonathan Davis says, I'm going to wait to follow until I see the show. Hell, yeah, 100%. 100%. That is a good call. I'm not seeing any spoilers on their Twitter, but who knows what they're going to tweet. And this is a show that you do not want spoiled for you. More than most shows, do not let Twin Peaks get spoiled for you guys. All right, guys. Let me know what you thought of that demo. That is a fan demo made purely out of love. They get nothing for their hard work over there. I am so freaking happy that we got to play it. Let's transition over to the goodbye screen. La 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 la. I'm in a good mood. It might be because I drank a whole cup of coffee because I had to get in the mood, but how am I gonna go to sleep now? Anyway, on top of everything I just said, I want to say thank you guys so much for hanging out with us while we played that lovely fan game. You guys are all freaking awesome. I am so happy I got to sell Jonathan Davis and Paula Doken on the show Twin Peaks. I can't wait to see what you guys think about the show. Like I said, it's my favorite game. It's my favorite show ever. And thank you, Gino. Gino fucking killed it with the dad jokes. You need to copyright that shit, dude. Gino, your jokes were killer tonight. I loved it, buddy. Thank you for hanging out. We had DJ Axis for a while. Thank you. And Internet Crusader. Thank you guys for hanging out until it became sleepy time. I'm just scrolling. You guys were popping off over on YouTube today. I hope I don't miss anybody. But yeah, thank everybody. And of course, Crazy T, who was hanging out over on Rumble. Our one Rumble viewer of the night, Miss Crazy T. Thank you for hanging out. Jonathan says, later, great stream. Kept me entertained at work. Oh, that is our goal. Happy to do so, buddy. All right, everyone, have a great night. Until next time, remember that the owls are not what they seem. See ya.